let's run through them real quick. All the games, give me win-loss. We'll disagree on some, and then after we'll talk about, all right, why. So let's start week 1, Raiders.
I'd like to preface my comments by saying
win-loss, Travis.
These Patriots are favored in 11 games this season.
I can't believe I'm seeing it.
And I'd just like to present some gambling opportunities for you all. We'll start with week 1 here. This is a win, and I'm laying the 3.5 because the Patriots are going to beat the hell out of the Raiders.
Okay, week 2, Dolphins. I have a win against the Raiders, loss against the Dolphins. What do you think,
This
Dolphins?
is a coin flip
Quick
game.
One.
I could see it's at Dolphins. I'll give them a loss. They always, Miami's tough.
Pittsburgh, win-loss.
In Miami.
Home against Pittsburgh.
Coin flip. I don't know who's playing quarterback, so I'm going to go win for now. I also don't believe in Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on. We'll go through it and we'll go to the game.
I'm just saying.
Win-loss, you'll explain it. I'll give you the shot.
All
Trust me. Win-loss on the next one. Carolina Panthers.
Also coin flip.
I'm going win.
Panthers were hot last season. Just to stay fair, I'll go loss here.
Ooh.
I think the Panthers, the way they ended last season, that's a real team now.
I like this. All right, at Buffalo Bills Sunday Night Football, I have a loss.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to split, though, so I'll go loss there.
At Saints, win.
Yes.
I have a win, too. At Tennessee Titans, I have a win.
Yes.
All right. Home against the Browns, I have a loss.
I don't know why the hell you have a loss
there.
I don't know why you have a loss. That Browns are atrocious.
Home against the Falcons, win or loss.
That could be a loss.
I have a loss, too.
Yeah,
so you'll go L.
Loss.
At Tampa Bay, I have a loss.
I have a loss.
Okay. Home against the Jets, Thursday Night Football, I have a win.
I'll split. I'll go win there.
All right. At the Bengals the following week, I have a win.
I have a loss.
Okay,
I
like
tripping.
it.
That's Joe Burrow.
Home against the Giants Monday Night Football, win or loss?
Assuming Burrow's healthy.
I have a win.
I have a win. Giants suck.
Bye week. Home against the Buffalo Bills Sunday, I have a loss.
I had them split, right? So I had them lose in Buffalo. I'll give them. You know what? I'm going to go loss.
I'm going to go win. All right, I like it. At the Baltimore Ravens, I have a loss.
L.
At the New York Jets, I have a win.
I have them splitting, so I have a loss here, but either way.
Okay. Home against the Dolphins to finish it out, I have a win.
I have a win as well.
All right, perfect. So this is why I was speeding you up, respectfully. Week 1 against the Raiders, it's Geno Smith versus Drake May. It's Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins against a revamped, rebuilt Patriots offensive line. Tom Brady's return to Gillette. It's Aston Ginty who will be running that offense against what was a really bad run defense. This Raiders team, though, man, it's still not a good team. Pete Carroll's there. They bring some credibility. I'm going with the better quarterback. I'm going Drake May. I think they win at home, opening up against the Raiders. They beat the Raiders.
I think you're nice. I'm laying the 3.5 because the Raiders suck. Next.
At the Dolphins, they're going to be healthy. Tua will be playing quarterback, we assume. Tyreek Hill's legs will still be okay. And it's down in Miami, the high heat,
Always
the
hot.
humidity. Now, these guys are familiar playing in Miami, but I go loss there. It's just weird things happen in South Beach. I go loss.
Yeah, this isn't one of the games they're favored in. I think that's for good reason. Unless Travion Henderson is the second coming of Corey Dillon, which is possible, I don't think. Look, to beat the Dolphins, you have to be tough.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's finesse, they're gonna work you, especially in their building. I'll go Dolphins. I'll go Dolphins win here. I think they lose to the Dolphins in Miami. I don't think they're going to be physical enough by that point of the season to be able to get it done.
I think they'll be physical enough. The speed of the Dolphins offense, and that Dolphins team will still be relatively healthy.
In week 2,
and it's just
they'll be healthy.
Miami's weird, man. Every time they go down to Miami, it's weird. It is a trap game because of all the distractions away.
Right.
We'll see. And this is a young team. Week 3, home against the Steelers.
Favorite here.
Mason Rudolph or Will Howard right now could be playing quarterback.
Well, right.
It's most likely Aaron Rodgers, who's washed and sucks. So I give them the win there, man.
Yeah, I'm going to win as well. This is another
defense,
game.
but
Patriots favored here by 1.5 points. I'm with you.
I would lay the points.
And by the way, I am anticipating that it's Aaron Rodgers. So I am making this prediction in good conscience that it's Aaron Rodgers and that he stinks. He is old and washed, as you said.
Yeah.
We don't even know if he's going to be sober. I mean, by what is this, week 3? He may have just come out of the darkness retreat.
Yep.
He might have just walked out of the woods like, hey, where's the game at? All right, let's go.
He's going to find an old mine shaft from the original Pittsburgh days to climb out of.
Yes.
When Rodgers ends up being their quarterback, what does that line shift to? It's 1.5. To favor the Patriots,
it's
does
not
it become -1, Pat? Like it shifts to half a point?
It'll be a pick 'em. And you have to remember, what is this, week 3, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on what happens. If the Patriots are 2-0 and hotter than fish grease, they're going to be they'll be more.
2.5.
But Steelers, we'll see.
Week 4 against the Panthers.
I like this Panthers
This is a good team.
I like them.
Offensive line's good. Chuba Hubbard's a good running back.
Yeah.
They had Ted McMillan with Xavier Legette, 2 really big receivers, and Bryce Young ended the season with confidence.
That's right.
Their defense is doesn't scare me. I think this is a close game. I think it's going to be really tight, but I think the Patriots win this one. I think they open up 3-1 on the year.
These are two similar franchises right now where they're
Trajectory and stuff.
Yeah, Panthers won 5 games last season, but towards the end, as you said, they got hot, started to figure it out. I think a lot of times teams in that position, when they come back the next season, that can carry over. I like the Panthers. I'm going loss here for the Patriots, but I will acknowledge this is one of those coin flip games.
At Bills, Week 5, Sunday Night Football. I think that's the hardest game on the schedule.
You're not going to win that.
No. This Bills team, too, the offense still leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
But look at their defensive line alone. Greg Rousseau, Daquan Jones, Ed Oliver, Joey Bosa. That could be their starting defensive line.
Right.
They took all their draft assets went to the defense. They got Landon Jackson out of Arkansas, who's a good run-stopping defensive end and could create pressure. Deion Walker out of Kentucky, whose motor doesn't run hot, can take plays off, like at his size is a massive human, can blow up the middle of the pocket, but it's not there every play, but he's your backup defensive tackle. Then they got TJ Sanders, game wrecker from the interior as well, backup defensive tackle, and AJ Epinesa out of Iowa, who's okay. They have an 8-deep defensive line room against an offensive line for the Patriots with a rookie left tackle. We don't know who's at left guard. Grant Bradbury, who's okay at center. Mike Onwenu, who's good at right guard. And Morgan Moses, who's an older right tackle. It's not even just Josh Allen, who I think can still beat this defense. It's that defensive line. I think that's a real test.
Yeah.
How do they play? Steelers defensive line and the Bills defensive line, but that Bills team's good. Sunday night in Buffalo, that's going to be they get punched in the mouth. Man, I think that's going to be the hardest game of the year for them.
No doubt. I agree. Josh Allen in primetime's a problem. And I just don't think, look, the Patriots are close, but they ain't there yet. There are levels to this, and the Bills are at a higher level, especially at home. It just is what it is.
What about Week 6 at New Orleans?
Good thing for the Patriots that the Saints are tanking for Arch Manning. So that's a dub for the good guys.
This team's so bad. Interesting. It's good they play Buffalo early. You're in Buffalo on October 5th, not in December, where it could be like negative 30.
Right.
But you go from at Buffalo in October, which is favorable to play there, then into a dome in New Orleans. They beat the Saints. Then after that, revenge game. Mike Vrabel, Week 7. In Tennessee. Beats the Titans. Double middle fingers to Amy Adams Strunk up to the owner's box. Notice I'm showing my fist, so I'm not actually flipping off our wonderful viewers. This is a Titans team in a rebuild, playing a rookie quarterback. They beat the Titans. Yeah,
on the not-so-frozen tundra of whatever their stupid field is called. Vrabel's going to win that game. There's no doubt about it. And the Titans stink. That doesn't hurt. Although Cam Ward, I do anticipate will make that team better. It's hard to be much worse. They were rock bottom last season. But I think that's a win for the Patriots. I'll take Drake May and Vrabel.
Week 8, home against the Browns. We have them winning 2 in a row at Saints, at Titans.
Yes.
Brother, it's going to be Shador Sanders or Dylan Gabriel starting at quarterback. I have full confidence. If anything happens to the two of them, it's going to be Kenny Pickett. They're beating the Browns.
Gross.
Browns team's bad.
3 wins in a row. We agree on it. Browns, I actually think they might actually blow out the Saints, blow out the Titans, and blow out the Browns. This time of the season, beware. Buyers beware. Because we're all going to be drinking the Kool-Aid. We're going to be like, this team is back. They're going to Super Bowl. No, they played the Saints, Titans, and Browns 3 times in a row. So everyone just take a breath.
That's a stretch of 3 rookie quarterbacks in a row. Tyler Shuck, Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, or Dylan Gabriel.
Tyler Shuck.
I know.
Yuck.
And then this is the low-key sneaky game. I think they lose to the Falcons.
I do too.
Coming off that high. It'll be at home, but that's Michael Penix, Bijan Robinson, revamped defensive line with Jalen Walker and James Pierce up front. I think that's a tough game. That's a better Falcons team a lot of people give credit to. That's a tough offense to keep up with a good quarterback in Penix, who will make his sophomore jump. I think they lose to the Falcons.
So I have them 5-4 right now. Where are you at with this?
I have them 1 more win. I have 6 wins at that point.
So you're 6-3.
6-3 through 9 weeks.
All right. We're not far off.
This team won 4 games the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's why I said caution between Saints, Titans, and Browns, because we're going to start thinking, oh, here we go. I don't think it's quite time yet for the Patriots.
Welcome back, Foxborough Rush, George Balekji, Travis Thomas. All right, we got through the first 10 weeks of the season. Now let's go weeks 11 through 18.
I'm at 5 wins right now. First 9 weeks, I'm at 5 wins, 5-4 right now. So we pick up with the Buccaneers in Tampa. So a road
week
one.
10.
Yeah, road one. So I'm at 5-4. You're at what, 6-3?
6-3. I think they lose to Tampa. That's a good team at Tampa too.
Me too.
Baker versus Drake May, but it's a playoff team. Good defensive line.
At
did
home.
well in the draft too. I think Tampa gets a win here. They're not ready yet to beat playoff teams that are serious like this. And I'm going to run through the quarterbacks they're facing. Baker's going to kind of be that shock. So I have them losing to the Buccaneers.
Same. No disagreement here.
Short week, go from Tampa back home, hosting the Jets. You have win or loss here.
Well, I just went split with the Jets anyway. So listen, I gave them benefit of the doubt that the Jets can figure out a way to win that game in the Meadowlands. For this game, because it's at home, because of the primetime element, I will take the Patriots.
I'm giving them a loss against the Jets. I really don't know why, but I think it's coming off the losses to the Falcons and the Bucs, where your confidence is a little shot, then short week face a Jets team. Now, they'll be motivated, but maybe take them a little lightly. I don't know. I think they split the Jets. It's the Jets. It's weird. It's Aaron Glenn, a defensive-minded head coach. Someone maybe could pick out how to attack a Drake May. Good Jets defense, too.
One thing to think about with the Jets that I like is they have this bravado about them now with Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
They told Aaron Rodgers, no, bruh, go ahead in the woods and do what you do. We're good here. I actually think Justin Fields turning that leap over to him with a really good defense, strong run game, the Jets could low-key be decent. Relax, Jets fans, okay? Decent. And I'll stop there because it is still the Jets.
All right, so after that Jets game Thursday night, on the road at Cincinnati, very difficult game. This one is a 1 p.m. kickoff, which I'm shocked by. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it gets moved to that 4:25 window. Joe Burrow versus Drake May. We could see it happen.
Could see that.
Maybe it gets flexed into a primetime game as well. But
I dig it.
I have them winning and beating the Bengals on the road. I have them losing to the Jets and beating the Bengals.
So you just sell me this heavyweight bout between Drake May and Joe Burrow, and you're telling me Drake May is going to win that in Joe's house.
Mike Vrabel's going to win it. And here's what I want you to think.
Boy.
It's the Patriots coming off the Thursday night game. Extra prep going out to Cincinnati to face Joe Burrow. I don't love, still, the Bengals' construction as a defense is porous and terrible. Their offense is still a 2-3-man show. And this is a Patriots team that's more compact. I think Mike Vrabel, Drake May, and the motivation they'll have. Falcons, Buccaneers catching L's, especially against the Jets, on the road at Cincinnati. That game will be all spotlight on them. I think they beat the Bengals on the road.
Dog, you
Remember
just
this.
gloss over. They're just a 2 or 3 man team. They're two of them. I like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
Yeah.
That's probably the best 1-2 combo wide receiver.
100%.
And then you have when healthy. If Joe Burrow's hurt, I'm with you.
I don't know if Trey Hendrickson is playing. I'm not even worried about Joe Burrow. His offensive line isn't fantastic. It's not, but it's in a way of like the offensive line's not great.
Yeah.
The defense, they went guards and off-ball linebackers, and they went with Shamar Stewart, who's holding out. I just don't get it. I think they beat the Bengals, man.
That's when I'm going now. But this is why our records will be different.
It's the extra prep leading into that game against the Bengals.
Sure.
That's where I look at it. All right, then after that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Monday Night Football hosting the New York Giants. That's a win.
Yes. Another game. Patriots favored by 3 in that. I will be laying points, Larry. Thank you very much.
Hey, that's where that game could get flexed, and it's not because of the Patriots. It could be because of the Giants.
Yes.
Jameis Winston,
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
I don't even know why that made
Move the game.
prime time. Why is that a Monday night game? I'm happy for the Patriots, but could they not have played someone else? Why are we doing this?
Jackson Dart, if he's playing, woo, buddy.
By then, it probably will be Jackson Dart, don't you think? By then?
Could be. It's not going to be DeVito. It won't be DeVito.
No.
All right, then they go into the bye, 2 straight wins.
Do you like the late bye?
No, I don't love it. But I think it's also, in a way, they have buys. I mean, it's just, your body's so beaten up, and especially new head coach, new team. Like, you need that opportunity to catch your breath. I don't like the late bye.
I love them. I love them for veteran teams more, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I love them. I think if you're swimming near the waters of a wild card, you need that late bye because you can get healthy and then come out of that and boom, hit the home stretch strong.
Yes. Well, so coming out of the bye, I haven't beaten the Bills. At home, and this is where I go with the coaching advantage. Why they beat the Bengals? Extra prep. Thursday night game to facing the Bengals on Sunday.
Yeah.
Why do they beat the Bills? 2 weeks to prep against Josh Allen and Sean McDermott. And the Patriots have the clear coaching advantage in this matchup.
Yeah.
Sean McDermott's not a good head coach by any means. I really do not like him as a head coach. But Josh Allen keeps making these late playoff runs, which keeps giving Sean McDermott, job security. Out of the bye, at home, they beat the Bills. I really do think they beat the Bills.
I mean, listen, the Bills should have swept them last season. We all remember that stupid win at the end of the regular season for no reason at all that would have got them a number 1 draft pick. Another topic for another day. I'm not buying it. I mean, the Bills still almost won that game, by the way. I'm going to go Bills here until they're dethroned as the creme de la creme in the division. I'm not buying it. I'm going loss here for the Patriots.
What about next week at Baltimore, at the Ravens, big crap cake?
Yeah, they're going to lose.
They're not ready for that yet.
Yes.
They're going to play then like some hype video for the Patriots in the locker room. Just you saying that and me going, they're not ready for that yet.
I mean, that's great.
Motivation.
Do it. We hope we're wrong. We just don't believe we are.
Next, week 17 on the road at the New York Jets. I haven't beaten the Jets.
I went loss here.
Yeah.
But it's because I gave them a win at home. So I think they split.
Kind of same thing. Our final game of the season at home against the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
Patriots could be pushing for a playoff spot.
Yeah,
they beat the Dolphins.
This is the best team you want to see if you're the Patriots. It's going to be cold.
They're soft.
They're soft.
They stink.
They stink. I'm with you. I'm going win here. So listen, first half of the season, we were in lockstep. I was 5-4, you were 6-3. I don't know what you are for the second half. I am 3-5, but I know we went down different paths several times. They're not beating Burrow in his house. That's one that jumped out to me.
I'm 5-3 second half of the season.
Okay.
You went 3-5.
I went 3-5.
So here's my thing.
Some of these big games you're giving them, I'm not there yet. I think they're close.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to. I can't see you going into Cincy and beating the Bengals. I can't, in good conscience, think you're just going to beat the Bills because you're at home coming out of a bye. Like, the Bills are the Bills here. Like, some of these games where we differ, I'm not saying obviously you can't be right, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I'm just not quite there yet.
Yeah.
I have them at 8 and 9. By the way, if I'm right, a couple of these games, we know how this goes. We sit here now and we go win, loss, win, we don't know Shaq, okay? A couple of these games are going to be coin flip, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at 8 and 9, which tells me you could easily make a left and go 7 and 10. Or 6 wins, or you can make a right and end up at 10 and 7 or 9 and 8.
Yes.
So I think 8 and 9, I feel very fair with that record.
My thing with this overall, Mike Vrabel said we want to be good enough to take advantage of bad teams. This is the schedule to do that.
Yes.
This is a very easy schedule. Here are the quarterbacks are facing. Geno Smith, good. Tua, at that point, will be healthy and is good.
Sure.
Week 2. Rodgers, washed.
Yep.
Bryce Young, okay, good.
Yeah, I like
Josh
him.
Allen, elite.
Yep.
Tyler Shough, rookie.
Yep.
Cam Ward, rookie. Shador or Dylan Gabriel, rookie. Michael Penix, okay to good.
All right.
Baker Mayfield, good to better than good, right? Justin Fields, okay.
Yep.
Joe Burrow, elite.
Yes.
Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston, bad.
Yes.
Josh Allen, elite. Lamar, elite. Justin Fields, okay. Tua is going to be concussed end of the season.
Yes.
This is such an easy quarterback schedule in front of them. They face 3 elite quarterbacks. They face 3 rookies.
Yeah.
And they face a bunch of other, I don't know what you are.
You're right. And at best, you're average. I'm with you. So my record's 8 and 9. What do you have?
I have 11 and 6 total.
Lord have mercy!
That sounds like the playoffs.
Woo, God. Listen, if you're right, they might win the division, dog. They might win the division. The Bills' schedule is nothing nice. So I'm just not there yet, George. I want to be. I do. I would have to go out into them woods with Aaron Rodgers to think that they're going to win 11 games.
I have them 3-3 in their division. That won't win it. Maybe
11 and 6 might win it, George.
Better record, don't win the division. Better record gets awarded.
Seeding.
I don't know if they have a better record than the Bills, though. That's what it comes down to.
Bro.
Hey, if they beat the Jets twice and they split with the Bills, tiebreaker is, I think, a head-to-head result, too. I don't know what the tiebreaker is after that. We'll see if the new play more.
In your world, Mike Vrabel's coach of the year then.
1,000%.
Just telling you right now,
1,000%.
he's coach of the year.
Take that bet now.